Ladies and gentlemen, can everyone please rise? We have our singer, Peyton Mattice.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bones burn, still in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a fantastic rendition of the national anthem sung here at Eastern Arizona College. Very moving. Very well done. Tonight's matchup between the Battle of the Easterns, USU Eastern and Eastern Arizona. We're going to start with the USU Eagles starters, Elliot Esplin, number 3, Mackenzie Allen, number 11, Madison Anderson,
Number 20, Addison Scribner.
Number 20, Addison Scribner, and finishing out number 34, Addison Johnson. It's a popular name in Utah.
Monster!
I think I have a video for Eastern Arizona asking me all those Addisons. And Madison Addison. There's a lot of them. Starting for the EAC Monsters, number 0,
Number 4,
Alaska, Serenity Mayer.
Number 23,
Number 4, Jones. Number 23, Nora, and number 24, Ashlyn Charleston. That's the one. 24 is the one that's on a lot of watch lists for being one of the top players in the JUCO race this year. So she's a player to watch at the NJCAA Division I level. So it's going to be a tough matchup for the USU Eastern Eagles here tonight on the campus, home campus of Eastern Arizona. Now there's a little bit of a region play. It's like, hey, whatever CSI can do, we can do better. CSI knocked this EAC Monsters off last week in Twin Falls. So the USU Eastern Eagles trying to follow suit with what the Golden Eagles have done and pull off the upset here at home. So here on the campus. USU Eastern in their lights, turquoise blues, and the Monsters in their home whites. Beard jumping up. Tip's going to go to the Monsters. Not quite sure what a Gila Monster. I still think it's the Desert Lizard. It's going to take me a minute to get the name sound, but I'll get them for you. Sarah Dang's going to run Easy scoop layup. Oh, off the rim. Can't quite crowd in. Scrivener's going to grab the board for the ladies in blue. Across the timeline. She did not play yesterday. Kind of a little under the weather. Kind of a stomach bug going around. Seems like it's going around to a lot of college campuses. Johnson's going to spin. He's going to step in. Get the first bucket to go. Addison Johnson. Nice bucket going right at. Again, JUCO player to watch. Number 24. Ashlyn Charleston. Larson. I don't know. C.H. Larson. That's what it looks like. That inside, outside dribble drive. That's an easy, nice bucket for USUE. It's nice to hear the announcer call their names as well. Tied 2-2 here for the Monsters. USU Eastern being patient. Nice on the ball movement. They had a lot of good patience yesterday. Problem was against Arizona Western. Arizona Western just got hot in the third quarter and just literally obliterated it. Bad pass by Johnson, trying to get it back to Esplin. That's going to put the Monsters on the run. Then she's going to go straight into her. Good defense by Madison Anderson out there. Easy transition down for Esplin. She's going to get it no. T buckets. Esplin 4-2. 8:19 here to go in the first quarter for the USU Eastern Eagles. Battle of the Easterns. Dang's going to hold up top. She's going to get it over to number 4, the Dons. Back to 24, the one that's on everybody's watch list. She can't get it going. Madison with the rebound up to Ellie. She's going to get it to Addison. Into Johnson, and out there. Good block by the Monsters. And then they forgot about Shriver on the backside. Addison Shriver with 2. We got a Madison and Addison and an Addison. We'll try to keep them straight for everybody at home today. Going down low, that's an easy scoop shot. Up and under scoop. Paulson. That's what they call it. Paulson. Okay. She gets her first 2 here to start the ball game. For the Monsters. Over there to Shriver on the far side. Madison Anderson going to get that screen, looking for that pick and roll. Monsters saw it coming. I will say they were here doing their own scout the other day. All of them are sitting across me on that front row doing their scout, taking up tendencies, watching tendencies. Probably where they're ranked in the top 10 of the country. We're going to get down low to Johnson. Johnson's going to go to work. Can't quite get the fall. They're not scared to go at the big girl. They're got height versus size, and they definitely can go at her all game long. They're going to kick back out here to Uzo. She's going to get into Carlson. Back to Uzo. She's going to stop and pop. That's an easy 1-2 inside pivot foot thing. Got a box out a little bit there. Oh, they're going to get Madison Anderson on the foul. That's going to be her first team foul here in the first quarter for the Eagles of Utah State. Got subs coming in. Sanders, and Falago going to replace Anderson, Johnson, and Shriver. Maybe a little more zoom in here before you get a little closer angle so you can see what I see. Ball's going to come into the Monsters. Number 4. I haven't seen much from the Mayor. Number 2, he's Mayor. Wagner's going to get it in. Carlson, she's going to stop pop from 15 feet, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Falago. She's going to get it to Ellie. She's behind. It's must be an Arizona basketball thing. They are going to come and sandwich the ball handler and try to knock it out, tip it out, whatever it out. Saw it today with the Arizona Western Colorado Northwestern game. I saw it yesterday with Arizona Western and then USU. They're quick. They don't give up on it. So this one's going to yo-yo on the side. She's coming back around, going from one side to the other. She's going to reset the offense for the Eagles. Get it out here to Allen on the wing. She's going to hold. She's looking in. Oh, that backside. Oh, man. Great move. Couldn't quite get it to go. That's going to be off the Monsters. Staying here with the Eagles. 5:46 here in the first quarter. 6-4. USU leading. Kind of keeping this home crowd a little bit quiet with the lead. Turnover on the inbound. Here comes Uza. She's big guard going in. She's going to go into a strong, easy bucket for Lucy Uza. She's 6-foot guard forward out of Uruguay. Again, we see a lot of international players in the JUCO ranks. Come kind of get their sea legs under them at the JUCO ranks, working their way up into to bigger and better. Couldn't handle the pass. Umu couldn't handle the pass. It's going to go to Carlson. And here we go. On the end for the Monsters is Uza. Up to Dang. Over to, they're going to get that weavy going. Stop and pop. Grenade. Begones. No good. Back into the hands of the Eagles. They come running the other way. Allen's going to pull it out. Hold. He's going to give it to Sanders. Sanders holds. They're getting good movement today. You just can't go attack. Attack that big girl. She's going to block you all day long, so you got to go into her to draw the foul. Or else it's a no-go. Save that to Uza. Uza's going to pull it back out for the Monsters. Reset with 14 on the shot clock. I've got a stack set there. That's a unique setup. Spin move, not there. Oh, man, there's some extra steps. I was going to say, yep. She walked on that one. She got herself spun around and didn't realize where she was on that spin. Subs back in for the Eagles. We got Bryn Wagner and Addison Johnson returning to the floor for our bright turquoise ladies today. It is a unique light baby blue. Sanders going to drive, going all the way. It kind of got held up. As she went through, she's able to get it out. Probably should have just held it and kept it into a jump ball. What to say with the Eagles. So Dang's going to walk it across the timeline for the Monsters and get them set up in their formation. Uza with pump fake. Says she's going to get it back over here to number 4, N.A. Daggins from Phoenix. Uza, stop, pop. No, Carlson with the easy rebound. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul. I was going to say, I'm surprised they didn't get her on the foul. She did get her on the arms going up. That's going to be the first foul on number 30, Taylor Valago. That's going to be her first personal, second team foul here for the Eagles. Sub in for the Eagles, number 20, Addison Scrivener, excuse me. And coming in for the Monsters, number 10, Yasmin Edwards, guard from England. First free throw is up and good for Ashlyn Carlson. Second one also up and good. That's going to put it at 8-6. Monsters with the lead. 3:37 left to go here in the first quarter. USUE with their weave, getting it going. They got to come off that quick, and they are. They picked up their pace from yesterday. I think they watched game film and realized, oh, we got to get our pace going, or else we're going to see the same result as we saw against Arizona Western. On that far side to Scrivener. She's going to hold, pump faking around, getting it up here to Sanders. Sanders looking in. She threw it. And Johnson decided to reverse instead. Another turnover adding up for these Eagles. They obviously can compete with this squad. Just got to minimize those turnovers and stay home, stay true to what they're doing. We're going to get it to Uza up here at the top. She's going to stop, look for the shot, not there. Instead, it's going to pop out to Dang. Dang's going to drive baseline. Kicking in, that's just pretty basketball. I love that move. Drive baseline, get somebody curling in. It's a tough thing to defend. Sanders trying to get it deep. Long arms of Dang was able to knock that out. Possession will stay here with the Eagles. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 2:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Sanders will inbound it. There on the baseline, otherwise known as the Blobs. Blobs and Slobs. Baseline out of bounds. Sideline out of bounds. They're going to bring it off the baseline. Going to get it into Scrivener. Scrivener jab, steps, pumps. She's going to spin. Don't step in there. Can't quite get it to fall. On the scoop. Good move. Can't get it finished. Carlson with the rebound. Dang's going to bring it here on the near side wing. looking through the high post. Watch for the spin. Spin and pop. Shot's not theirs. We've got a scatter report from our local. Oh, that's on top of it. Good defense. Subs coming in. Ellie Esplin and Madison Anderson back. They're going to call a foul on Addison Scrivener. That's going to be her first personal. Third team foul for the Eagles.
Number 1, first foul. Number 2, Trinity Alex Bryant, shoot for 2.
That's going to put number 2, Trinity Mayer, to the line for 2. Freshman guard out of Anchorage, Alaska. Talk about a heat change. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw, also up. And good. 2 free throws for Trinity Mayer. 10-6. Monsters over the ladies of Utah State Eastern. Here comes Ellie Esplin. She's going to get it in to Allie Coombs. Allie's going to retreat, dribble back, get it back here to Esplin on the near side. Looking into Madison Anderson with the high post. We're looking for that high-low. You can't just shove it in. That's a pass where, in practice it probably works. Got to give it a little off. Lynn Wagner with the hustle play. Ellie Esplin stands in there and takes the hit. She's going to go to the line for 3. That's a hard foul by number 24, Ashley Clarison. I keep trying to listen to how the guy announces that game. I got to pay more attention. So Ellie Esplin to go to the line for 3 shots on that hard foul. First shot is up and no good. It's a little bit more spirit, a little bit more energy, on in the ladies from USUE Eastern. Again, able to sleep and not travel. Had a day, kind of a down day of catching up on some rest, probably some school or 2 in their hotel, and able to come here, be ready to go for this nightcap game against our hometown Monsters. Off the miss, USUE Eastern with the rebound, getting it down low. Kicked out, can't quite get it there again. Long arms on these Arizona squads. Off to the races. Trinity Mayer can't quite get his roll. Rebound by number 10. Yasmin Edwards out to Uza. Back over there to Mayer, and we're going to bring it back up here to Sarah Day from Australia, from Adelaide, Australia. She's going to, as he go downhill, she's up looking for the pop. Nope, get it out to Uza. Ooh, they missed her. They're looking to get it in Clausen. That is a shot clock violation. Coaches from USUE Eastern got to be thrilled with that one. Creating a turnover. Subs coming in, number 24, Molly Piper entering the game from Madison Anderson. She's going to get it in to Esplin, and Esplin's going to cross the timeline for the Eagles, get them set up into their offense. Looking for the handoff. Said she's going to get the foul on number 10, Yasmin Edwards. Good move by Ellie Esplin to hold her ground and flip it around and draw that foul. That's second team foul for the Monsters. 3 team fouls for the Eagles. Here was 1:01 left to go in the first quarter. I don't really see anybody getting to the bonus. Esplin's going to get it in, pipe it down low. Molly's going to hold. She's going to turn face. Nice bending. They covered it, kicking it out to Johnson. Shots up. No good. Edwards with the rebound for the Monsters. They're going to be out to the run. 49 seconds to go. 10-7. Monsters with the lead here on their home court. USUE Eastern, much better job today than we saw yesterday, especially in the second half. Now, it doesn't really matter if they can sustain it. Shots out by the Monsters, no good. Good team box out. Esplin has to hold. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner's going to go ahead and bring it up for the Eagles. She's getting direction from coach. Here she comes. Crosses the timeline. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 21. There's about a 1.2 second difference between shot clock and game clock. They're looking down low, going in. And tomorrow she got Sanderson. She's going to get it back out to Johnson. Johnson's shots for up. No good. They're crashing the boards. Got her hands on it good. They're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben Wagner's going to have to throw it up there. No good. Great finish to the first quarter for the Eagles of Utah State Eastern, 10-7. Monsters with the lead. I got to go ahead and pause my microphone or YouTube's going to be mad at me with all the music. I'll be back. Start second quarter. All right, we're back. Coming out of the timeout. It's going to be USUE Eastern ball to start the second quarter. Again, a lot more energy, a lot more flying around. Coming out on the floor for the Eagles, we have Espin, Allen, Piper, Coombs, and Umu. I don't know how to say her last name. I need to ask. Rockapoo. There we go. Get you to where we're going. Loser. All right. Marley inbound to Ellie. As she crosses into the timeline here, get her going, get them set into their offense. Again, they got an advantage. They got a massive advantage down low with Marley and Sarah Dang. Can't quite see her. She's going to get out on far wing to Ellie. She's going to attack in. She's going to get it to Piper. Feed down into the move. She's going to turn straight up and go. Can't get it dropped. They've had multiple shots there towards the within 2 feet. Just can't get them to drop. Her Monsters on the run. Going to get in the corner to Edwards. Edwards looking down low. Again, number 24 down there in the goal. She's the one supposedly on the JUCO watch list. We're going to get it down low to a nice double team. Nice defense by the Eagles. Good work. Tag teaming that and picking it off. They're going to get it out. Coombs is going to get it to Espin. She's going to hold. Waiting for the screen from Piper. She's going to reject. Go the other way. Step back three. Shot pops up. Good. Ellie Espin with the three. Nice move. That's going to tie it up 10-10 here early in the second quarter. We're at 8:56. Minute in. Nice possession on both ends of the floor for the Eagles. Edwards going to try to go downhill. Can't quite get there. Instead, wow, she just kind of rolled down throw. That's tough. That's tough. She's tall. She just basically reached over Umu and said, give it to me, and I'm going to shoot it right back up. Managing the post play. Don't bring it down. Just keep it high. That's the kind of advantage that you can get. Allen's going to hold it. Come off the screen. Umu get it back over to the Coombs on the far side. Waiting for the pipe screen. Oh, dang. She's like, I know this play. I'm going with it. Makes the layup by going down. That's a okay turnover then, I guess, for the Eagles. Espin's going to yo-yo, get it to Allen in the corner. Allen shots up, no good. Long boards, quick shot, long boards. Those are tough ones to get. Dang's going to swing it around, get it over on the far side to number 2, Trinity Mayer for the Monsters of Eastern Arizona. She's going to reset. Out of it, again, you're going to see the kind of pass weave, give and go. These guys have the advantage down low, trying to get it into the Charleston, number 24. Dang's going to come off of a kind of half streak. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't a foul. Oh, they're going to call that one. They're going to get Marley Piper on a reach-in foul on that one. It's Kid Cross. And for the Eagles, going to replace Allie Coombs is Addison Shrivner, and replacing in the Monsters, we have number 22, Stephanie Donclay calls. These are all from foreign names, so I don't even know. We're going to go by first names. Miss shot. Oh. Which way is going to go? Off the Monsters.
Substitution, number 34, Addison Johnson.
In the ballgame for the Eagles, Madison Anderson and Addison Johnson return. Eagles inbound, down 14-10. Ellie's going to cross the timeline for the Eagles, get it going. She's going to go on that far wing, get their offensive set into play. Dancing with it and takes advantage of the open lane. Gets them sleeping a little bit. That's what happens when they start jumping the lines, jumping those passes. I mean, as a defender, you start to kind of get into a rhythm of what the offense is doing. You start to kind of jump it, and you think you know what's going to happen. Great job by LAS for countering that. Deep 3-4, Carlson, no good. That's off the Eagles. That's going to be, off of the Monsters. That's going to be Eagle ball. Here's 7:01 to go, 14-12. Monsters with the lead here on the home court. Espen across the midline, half court there, barely. She's going to hold. Not giving away which way. Got the 4 high set for the Eagles. Ooh, I'm surprised they didn't call that. That's a punch through by somebody with a really long name. Easy bucket. Can't quite get it to fall for Espen. Can't get much more wide open than that. Look at the speed coming downhill. They're moving fast. Oh, man, she walked all the way. Ref saying no, she kept her foot down. Got half the gym full of just basketball teams back here to watch. Kind of doing their scout a little bit on it. Going to get it up here to 22, Stephanie Goncalves. Well, that's what we'll do. It looks like Goncalves. The Cavs are gone. Mine have. But I'm over 40, so that counts. She travels again. She's traveling every time she touches the ball. Good possession. Good defensive possession by the Eagles. You can just feel a total energy shift different. Their bench is into it. The kids are into it. They're all in on this. They're going to make a run at the ranked EA Monsters. Get a Monsters. At least that's what I think it's pronounced. Espen's going to get it over here to Scribner on the near side. Back to Espen. She's going to hold. She's got to do something with Avery soon. Coming out with a nice screen by Johnson. Got a nice switch. She's got advantage. Get it down into it now. That's easy money right there. Oh, man, she can't get it to fall. That's the matchup you want, though. The mixed match post. That's when you just tell her, dude, she's little. Like, drop step hard, put her on the bucket, make it an easy bucket for yourself. Monster's got the crisscross guard play, kind of create a little bit of confusion. Hard screen coming off that. Espen gets tied into it. 3. Romero Assam out of Eugene, Oregon with the triple. 17-12, 5:21 here to go in the second quarter for the hometown Monsters. Scribner, retreat, drill back out, gets it to Espen on that far wing. Into Johnson at the high post. They're kind of looking high-low. Little bit too high up. And down she goes. They're trying to get that lob pass in. Unfortunately, they're getting the low part of it. It's getting themselves too low. Too low, so it's reducing the angle for that pass. Unfortunately, not quite happening for them. So they're getting it. It's just a matter of now just executing. And I'm sure that's going to be a point of emphasis at halftime for the coaching sisters at USU Eastern. Going to get it over to number 4, and they go. And into half the feet. She's going to got it up no good by Stephanie something. Sanders gets across for 3. Nice. Oh, man, how that went in. She kind of got hit. Got it soft, didn't use the glass, didn't use the rim. Up and in for Umu, 14-17. Closing the gap to 3. They need another good defensive stop here. Help narrow the gap. They haven't been able to keep it within. There it is. Rip. That's good. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to call a jump ball at that point. Jump ball will stay with the Monsters. Good rebound by Umu to get it in there. Hold strong. Long gone are the days where we used to say, chin it. Grab that rebound, chin it, get those elbows out, protect yourself. It isn't happening anymore. Doesn't happen as often. Monster's going to get it into Sam. Not the greatest possession there. She's going to get it. We're just going to call her Stephanie. I don't know her. Daggins on the far side. Going to get it up to their number 1 star. Carlson there. As we have pitter-patter half the feet. Doesn't quite go. I'm getting names mixed up. Mackenzie Allen bringing it up for USU Eastern. Hezzy, nice back step. Oh, she had a good drag step. She probably should have kept going with it. Nice up and in for Madison. Anderson, there too, 17-16. 3:48 here to go in the second quarter. USU keeping it close. They did this yesterday with USU, or not, excuse me, with Arizona Western. They're down by 1 at halftime. We just went off the bus in the third quarter. A lot more energy, a lot more pep through all the players for the Eagles. Again, I think just they had some travel fatigue yesterday that caught to them in the third quarter. Sanders going to grab that rebound. She's going to get Anderson on the run. Can't quite get it fall. Ulu back there. They're the follow through and finish. USU Eastern taking their lead, 18-17. 3:19 here to go in the second quarter. Timeout by the Monsters, saying, hey, guys, we're here on our home court. What are we doing? I'm going to take a pause, grab a quick drink, and I'll be back before they start the music. Alright, our music guy started way too late. Man, he's quite annoying. He actually doesn't play anything good. But apparently, if they play ACDC, it gets flagged on YouTube. So they can't play the good stuff. Instead, they play whatever this is, and I don't even know. Because I can't hear the words. So, bringing it back out of timeout, USU Eastern with the lead, 18-17. 3:19 here to go in the second quarter. Monsters trying to stop the run with that timeout. Stephanie's going to bring it across for the Monsters, get it into their offense. They're going to get it over there to Daggins on the far side. Back to Edwards, back out to Daggins. Kind of playing a two-person game. Into Stephanie, step through, not there. Oh, she thought about it. Instead, drive, finish, Ashlyn Clarkson. Clarkson, that's what it is. I finally got it. Esmon's going to hold here at the top for the Eagles. She's going to get over to the Piper on the far side, or near side, excuse me. Into Umu. Umu's going to drive. She's going straight at her. Yep, sit down. That's where you got to really sit down into your pump fake. Pump fake her hard, get her on your back, and then explode through. You can't go straight through a shot blocker's arms. And it's hard because tall people don't usually have that. You're like, wait a second, I don't play against people this tall. Great experience here for the Eagles to play against similar height. They're going to get it in the region. Esmond gets it in the corner. 8 on the shot clock. She's gone. It's down to 5. 4. Oh, I thought she was going to go. Couldn't quite get it there. Third bucket by Stephanie here on the other side. 21-18. Too much time wasted on the clock on the possession on that last one for the Eagles. Mother's going to hold, get it back out here to Wagner. Wagner's going to dribble in and get a stop. The shot clock reset. They're gonna get this figured out right here. Referees are gonna think about it. It's more of a shot clock reset, as it should be. It's true. We have some subs coming in. Allen, Addison, and Johnson back in the ball game. They're gonna join Scribner and Esplin. Esplin's gonna get it into Anderson. I was gonna say Addison, but now it's back out to Addison. Johnson at the top. They definitely got the mismatch that day. When you got somebody short, you literally just need to hold. Take your position, make them have to work on defense. Because it's too quick. You don't have to go that quick against somebody you got that much of a size advantage with. So, and Daggins is going to hold here. Oh man, that's a carry. The ball is completely, when your hand is completely under it, that it should be called a carry, but not so much. They're going to go baseline. Sam, ooh! Look at me go split. Let it to me. Well, now that's a dime. Just a nice dime to big girl down low with another bucket. Allen Olden here coming off the screen from Johnson. I mean, I'm an old buzzard, so I can say it because I'm not the one down there, but the posts are setting screens, and as they're rolling, they're more slip rolling. They're just not seeing them, but they're open. Johnson's got to get it up. Ball, Rona gets it up at the buzzer. Nice move by Addison Johnson. Go in right at the buzzer. 23-20, 37 seconds left here to go in the first half. Monsters with a 3-point lead on their home court. They're going to slow down a little bit, get it out here to Stephanie. Oh, to Edwards in the corner. They obviously don't think Edwards can shoot because they're laying off of her. Back over to Stephanie on the far side. She's going to bring it back up to the top. Really to the top. Reset it for the Monsters. You can come off that screen, going downhill, the kick out. They don't think she can shoot it. Man, they're probably right. Ball drops. Off to the races for the Eagles. So they got 5 on the clock. 3, 2, 1. They got to let it go. She's up at the buzzer, off the rim by Ellie Esplin. That's going to do it for us. First half, 23-20. Monsters with the lead. We'll give you some quick stats here for the USU Eastern Eagles. Ellie Esplin finishes the first half with 8 points. Madison Anderson with 2. Addison Scrivener with 2. Umu, I don't know how to say her last name, with 4. And Addison Johnson with 4. For the EAC Monsters. Number 2, Trinity Mayer, 2. Romero Assam is with 5. Stephanie, something name I can't say, with 2. Lucia Uza with 4. And the big girl, Ashlyn Larson, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. First half points. We got 14:53 here for the halftime. I'm going to go ahead and take a pause. Give myself a breather before you have to listen to me for 20 more minutes. And I will be back when the teams come back on the floor as well. but as we bring it back out, getting ready to start the second half, we'll do a little recap of the first half. The hometown Monsters getting the jump start in that first quarter, leading them 10-7. Actually tied the second quarter, so both had a 13-point second quarter. Pace kind of kicked up. The defensive intensity for the Eagles of Utah State able to keep up and put pressure. As to note, we do have one. Gotta find her name. Transferred in from Sacramento State for the Monsters. She went down last night with an injury. And my locals here told me they're kind of trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. She's on crutches tonight. Looks like a not great injury. She's got weight on it, but when you see them all wrapped up, you think ACL instantly, and that's kind of what it looks like. So kind of a big loss. She was one of their main players as well, and D1 transfer in. I kind of asked them, like, how does the D1 transfer end up here? It sounds like she went to the portal and just didn't get anything. So decided to come down here and pad her stats a little bit and try it again. So, but she's on crutches for the Monsters, so they're losing one of the main players. Not that that's an excuse, but we all know that can create a little bit of a change. So.
Starting at 10:30, next one at 12:30, next one at 2:30, 4:30, all in 6:30. So first game starts.
USUE Eastern's going to control the ball here to start the second half. We're going to get our camera set so we can get all of the floor for you. Yeah, a little zoomed in there. As they reset the clocks and they reset everything, clocks are ready to go. And so Allen will inbound for USUE Eastern. Going to get it in here to Johnson. Back to Allen. Start the second half. See if they can keep the momentum. Yesterday, the third quarter was their Achilles heel. Kind of had a pretty big letdown. And that's really where the game got out of hand for the Eagles yesterday. There we go, 12 on the shot clock. Espon's looking for the screen. She's going to reject, trying to go downhill. They're down to 7, 6, 5 on the shot clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up it goes. In and out for Madison Anderson. Everybody's saying, hey, that's shot clock violation. She did get it out of her hand before that buzzer sounded. Dang's going to bring it up for the Monsters. Get it over to Daggins. Back to Dang. Here to Uza. Okay, she just threw it off the back glass. You don't see that very often. Good for USUE Eastern to be on top of it. Ellie's going to grab. Woo! Tiptoeing that baseline is Mackenzie Allen. Shriver's going to go in. Sarah Dang with the block. There's some really athletic plays done by some of these athletes by the Monsters. Allen looking to inbound. She's going to dig it deep to Madison Anderson up top of the key. Madison's going to hold, get it back here to Ellie. Ellie's going to tell him what needs to happen. Get it over to Scrivener. Scrivener's going to get down on the far wing. Looking in, not a good pass. It's too bad they didn't lob that in because Johnson had the entire backside. She could have just turned and had an easy one. That's too easy for Larson. 25-20, 8:33 here to go in the third quarter. Anderson's going to hold, get it over there to Allen. Allen's going to reverse pivot in with Daggins on her. Out here's Scrivener up top. Scrivener into Ellie. I was saying, come on, let's go. She's going to stop pop from the high post. That thing hits every part of the rim and down it goes. 2 points. First 2 points in the second half for the Eagles. 25-22. Monsters with a 3-point lead. 8 minutes to go in the third. Daggins over to Ding on the far side to Uza. And they're going to go. That's a no-dribble turn. Oh. They're going to get that on Johnson. Her first personal. First team foul in the third quarter for the Eagles. Coaches are saying, what did she do? They're going to say she broke the plane. She dropped it down a little bit. Instead, she needs to just stay straight up, keep those hands straight up. I don't know if she would have made it, even if she kept her hands straight up. Her angle wasn't that great. And instead, that's going to put Clarkson to the lane. No good on the first one. Now, a scouting report we got from our head coach at CSI basically said, listen, they're not the best outside shooters. and let him go and go after, kind of double up the big girl, neutralize her, and you have a chance to win it, which is what USUE Eastern is doing today. 26-22, Monsters with the lead. Espen crossing it for the Eagles. Guarded by Mayer. Now to Allen on the near side. Allen off the screen from Johnson. Again, they're getting the roll off of. Yeah, that was double hand check. Dang, saying, wait, what am I doing? Hand check on that one. A lot of times you won't see that called until they do both hands. So one hand goes on, next hand goes on and off. That's how it rolls. First team foul. There's one foul on the board for each team here early in the third. 7:36 to go, 26-22. Espen's going to hold there on the far side. Use the screen rejection. Oh, nice screen. That was a good one. She's well. Oh, man, they're just not seeing their post down low. The guards. It's unfortunate because they are wide open. They're wide open on the pick and slip. They're also open on that backside. A lot of guards aren't used to seeing that, too, so it could just be that it's not being able to recognize that it's there. Dang's going to bring it up here back to the top, over here to Meyer, down to Carson. Carson with the step through. Nice. Does get your hands on the ball by Addison Johnson. She's matching size for size. Way to run it by Madison Anderson. Nice feed by Addison Trigger. Telling you what, all the Madisons. I'm going to get one of them messed up here pretty soon. Nice bucket. Nice transition. Way to run the lane by Madison Anderson. Close the gap. 26-24, 6:38 here to go in the third quarter. Meyer going in. Throwing it in just high. I got to admit, I played with a 6'4" post. It was fantastic in high school. You could just run down the hill and throw that thing high, and she'd go get it. It's an advantage to play with somebody with some serious height. But you also need to know how to feed it in there, too. Otherwise, that's what happens. Sanders in the ball game for the Eagles. She's going to get it. Do-si-do, but going to bring it up for USUE Eastern. Going to get it to Falago on the far side. Kind of had to bobble it a little bit. Got it corralled under the board. She's going to get it into Mackenzie Allen. Back out to Ellie Espen. I thought the whole bench thought she was going to show her how to die. 11 on the shot clock. She had her. Turn once, turn twice. Couldn't quite get it on the third turn. She had the one lane, but turned around, made it a little bit harder shot. On the run, on the races. Oh, nice backside block by Mackenzie Allen. On an A, Daggins. She said sit down. Great recovery by the Eagles. Come down, block that thing. That's 24 seconds on the shot clock. 6:01 left to go here in the third quarter. 26-24, Monsters with the lead. USUE Eastern doing a great job staying true to their scouts, staying true to what they're doing. That's out of control. A good non-call by the referees on that one. Always drives me crazy when they give that one. Out of control. They're square, shoulders on him and square. You can't give it to him. That's going to be a white foul on number 24. That's a big one. That's the one you want to get. That's her second personal foul on Carson. This is also the second team foul of the quarter. That's going to put her to the bench. Bringing in number 1, Millie Pearson, 5'10" forward out of England. Tell you what, they got international flair here for the Monsters. Sanders going to hold it on the top of the wing, get it in there. Cutting Allen. Allen off the glass. That's a tough shot. Nice shot for Mackenzie Allen. Ties it up. 26-26, 5:34 in the third. Low scoring game. A good game though. Lots of defensive pressure. Lots of strategy going back and forth. Kind of minimize the turnovers here in the third quarter a little bit. I'm going to curse that. Meyer with the juke finish. Up and in for Trinity Meyer. Sanders over to Allen on the far side. She's going to get to Espen here at the top of the free throw line. Going downhill, goes long on to the Monsters. Those Gila Monsters coming up out of the desert, pulling that ball down. Off of them, it's going to stay with the Eagles. Allen to inbound on the baseline. Got to get moving to Umu. Back out to Allen on the far side wing. That shot's up. Oh, man, in and out on the three. You can't go down. Here come the Monsters. They're over to Mayor on the near side. Back over to Dang. Here to Daggins. Stop, pop, up top the key. Nothing but glass on that one. Off to the races we go. The pace of this is a fun one. A lot of physicality. It's hard to pick it up on the screen, I know, but there is movement going. Movement for three. Off the back iron. Sanders racing in there, flying in for the rebound. Good board. Keep the possession going. 17 on the shot clock. Gonna get it back out here to Espen at the top. She's gonna reset. Get it here to Allen, near side in front of the bench. Hold it over to Palago in the corner. She's gonna drive baseline turn. Gotta get something. We're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nothing. Would have been a shot clock violation anyway. Here come the Monsters. Dank's gonna get it across that timeline. Set it up for the Monsters. You can tell there's a lot of huffing and puffing on some of these athletes. Pace and movement. You got to dig in, find that second level of basically gas is what you need. Subs coming in for the Eagles. They're going to trade out everybody but Sanders. And back in the ballgame is Clarkson for the Monsters. Big girl down low. Alec Coons will inbound at David Sanders for the Eagles. And she'll bring it up, get them set into their set. Far side to Wagner. Wagner back up with the help to Coons. They're looking in. I don't know if that's the one you want to get it into. Those are long arms, but they go shoot flop. Oh, no. That should be a flop. I don't know about that one. I would call that into a flop warning. That looked like it pretty good. She knew it. She knew she had the disadvantage. I mean, a good move on her part to flop it down, but unfortunate call on Madison Scrivener. Baggins up top. He's going to go down to low to Carson. Oh my gosh. I thought that was going to be a jump ball. Oh, instead they're going to call Bryn Wagner with the foul. That's going to be her first personal. Third team foul for the Eagles here in the third quarter. 3:09 to go, 28-26. Monsters with the 2-point lead. Got a double screen coming out here on the far near side, excuse me. Romeo Sam, she's going to retreat. She's going to go deep. Says, bring it on. I can shoot. Madison, Scrivener grabbing it. Everybody wanted the hook, but I've seen worse today that haven't been called. Instead, they're going to get the foul on Trinity Mayer. That's going to be her first personal. Third team foul. Both teams at 3 with 2:53 here to go in the third quarter. 2 more to the bonus for both squads. Going to get it in to Johnson, back to Wagner. Going to get it to Scrivener on that dribble weave. Trying to go up, no call. She kind of lost the ball before that. That's going to go out. Stay with the Eagles. We're called off the Monsters. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 2:40 left to go here in the third quarter. 26-28. USU with the 2-point deficit. Again, I mean, kind of close to the gap. They're down it by 3 at halftime. So they're winning this quarter by 1. Can they close the gap? Make that run for this fourth quarter. Johnson trying to body it up. I don't know how that's not a foul. She came across her. Refs are going to think about it down there. I mean, that's a tough one because baseline angle he saw one way is kind of blocked. They're gonna change it. They're gonna change and make that call, saying it went off their head, and the ball will go back to the Monsters. There's too many Addies. They don't know which one's which. Yeah, that's what we're saying up here in the broadcasting booth. There's 3 Madisons. It's tough to know which is calling who when they're coming out. Daggins is going to come to the right side, get it over A Mayor up top. She's going to stop Pop for three. Looked like her foot was on the line. They're hippity hopping and can't get it to drop. Sanders is going to pull it though. And off to the races they go. Here come the Eagles flying high, going downhill, see if they can close this gap. Here, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shots off the top corner of the backboard. In it comes. No good. 1:49 there to go in the third. Edwards going to get it over to Romeo. She can drive downhill, spin. So many spin moves. That's a long scoop shot. Good defense by the Eagles. Stop that one. 1:32, here to go. 25 on the shot clock for the Eagles. They're going to set up in their offense. Sanders here on the other side. She's going to say, hey, I'm just going to stop and pull. No good. Rebound by Edwards, and she is literally off of the races to get down to Romeo. A little too much soft. Romeo couldn't quite catch up to that flying ball. Subs in for the Eagles. Johnson out. Sanders out. That's going to bring in Esplin and USUE to Aquafo. I think that's how you say it. Two. Nope, not even going to try it. I got to ask somebody. But from what I've told, they just call her Umu as well. So there you go. Got to work on my Polynesian pronunciation guide. Esplin bringing it up for USUE. He's going to get it to Umu. Over here to bring Wagner on the near side. Yeah, feed her. Nice feed in. Oh, man, you got to convert that sucker, though. Go up strong. She's going to rip. They're going to call it a jump ball. Ball's going to go to the Monsters on the jump ball. All right, crowd made that sound a little more hefty than it really was. With 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Daggins bring it here. She's going to get it up to Stephanie with her fancy back dribbling out. To Romeo, no good. Rebound. They're going to call that foul on Edwards. I was going to say, you can't be that wide open to get the rebound. Her second personal, 14th foul for the Monsters. Not that it matters, 45.4 seconds left to go. But in the event of a foul, it'll put the Eagles to the line. Down by 2 here in the third. So far, they've won this quarter. Much better performance tonight than yesterday against Arizona Western in the third quarter. You're going to get up to Umu at the top. That's when you're going downhill. You got to get your cross cutters coming because they've already committed big girl. You're going to get away. Oh, man. No, I was going to say, you got to call that. They're waiting for that to go down. Number 22. See, even the announcer doesn't even use her last name. And Stephanie Goncalves. Collins? I don't know. It's Brazilian. Goncalves. Good luck with that one, right? Not something in my Portuguese. Haven't hit the Portuguese Duolingo. I'm barely lucky enough to get through the Spanish one. Bryn Wagner to the line. Her shot is up and good. There's that gap. 1 point ball game. 22.6 to go. 28-27. Bryn with the chance to tie it up. Second shot up and good. 28-28 off the 2 free throws by Wagner. Shot clock's off, 18-17, here we go. You see the clock up at the top of your screen. Romeo's going to get back out here to Edwards. They have no respect for her as a shooter. Look how far off they're playing her. They're going to get over there to Romeo. Romeo has hit one already. She's the other drive. She's going to spin. And jump and go. No good. One. Good defense by USU Eastern. We're at the end of 3. 28-28. USU Eastern winning that quarter. Not a high-scoring one. But they won it indeed. 8 whole points for the USU Eastern Eagles, but they held the Monsters to 5. So we're going to go into this final quarter, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I think there's that's what your Gila monster looks like right there, the mascot. Ball is going to be to the Eagles. Question is, what can they do with it now? They played a phenomenal ball game against this ranked Eastern Arizona team on their home court. It's a hard-fought game, both squads really, but much better performance for the ladies from Price. We're going to inbound in here to Esplin. She's going to go ahead and get the Eagles set up at that 1-4 high set. Over to Allen on the far wing. Looking for a back pick by Wagner. Not good. She's got to do something with it. Oh, man, almost fight call over there. Madison Anderson in the corner with it. She's juking her out, going straight up. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. Went downhill with it. Hit a dead end. Back out to Daggins on the far wing. She's going to dribble it up at the top for the Monsters. Get it over here to Romeo on the near side. Down in the corner to Edwards. So I'm pretty sure she could be sitting at the three-point line, and they're going to sit at the block. Stephanie with the ball. She's going to dribble off the screen from Carson. Carson left. Can she? Nope. She's not a three-point shooter. That didn't even draw net. Back to USU. See what they can do with this possession. Nice inbound pass into Ulu. She's a good defense. You're not going to get it. She left with that back foot on the call for the travel. Thing is Carson plays good defense. So you're not, unless you really get low and pump fake her hard, like you're going to go up, you're not going to get her up on the up and under. So they got to figure out, get her committed, get some back cutters coming to where she can't be a shot blocker and go after it that way. That's what I do, but that's my backseat quarterbacking right there. Armchair quarterback, backseat driver. Easy feed for Carson. Continuing on. Esplin going out to play for fellow Eagles. She's going to go downhill. Nice clear out. Smart move. Does not get the call, though. She didn't quite go into it enough to get that call. She went straight up with, oh. There's a few steps on that. That should be off number 10. Subs coming in for the Eagles. We got Johnson, Piper, and Scribner coming in. They'll replace Wagner, Anderson, and Umu. So, 8-11 here to go. 30-28 Monsters. Marley and Daly. Here they come. Crosses with 26 on the shot clock. Out far wing to Allen. Allen back to Esplin. Handoff right there. Almost at the... Man, that's frustrating as a post because you're like, man, I thought I was set. But sometimes those fouls go both ways. They're not just a post foul, but they're a guard foul as well. Half a second too soon on the move. Daggins going to bring it up to the Monsters. Again, a low-scoring affair here today. And a tough matchup. Stephanie going to go downhill, kick out to Edwards. Again, Edwards not much of a threat. And they can stay home. Romeo, she's threat right there. Good defense by Piper. Can't quite get her on the second back on the second time. Start it up. Bucket down for Edwards. Second chance point to make it tough. Got over the long arm to Marley and down the lane. Scribner's going to hold here on the new wing. They're telling Johnson get there. Got on the inside position. Good bucket. Madison Johnson, she got under. Only option for Carson is to foul by basically putting those arms across. She used what her mama gave her, create that space nice in the bucket for Addison Johnson for the Eagles. 32-30, 7:02 left to go. They're going to get into Carson. She's going to turn instantly. Nice defense by Johnson. We're going to try it again. Pick and roll, pick and dump. Get her going downhill fast. Good defense by the Eagles. Nice board by Johnson. Esplin off to the races and runs. She's going to pull it back, get them set up into their offensive set. Rejected it. Back, pop, stop. Down it goes. Esplin for two. 32-32, 6:34 here in the fourth. Tied the ball game. This fun environment here tonight. Daggins going to get it to Stephanie, over to Romeo, to Edwards. Good job by the Eagles switching through screens, opening it up for their teammates to get through. They spin, not there. Back to Steph, she's going to pump fake, going downhill. Out of control. Off the Monsters. Eagles ball. Have a chance to take a lead here in the fourth. Again, we're at 6-12. And for Schrimner out, Sanders in.
Also for the Monsters from the 0-7.
The subs get themselves settled to the bench. Marley inbound to Sanders for the Eagles. You see a little bit of pressure by Eastern Arizona, not that much. Nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Esplin here on the near wing, going to hold. She's going to get it down low to Johnson. Johnson's going to go to work. That could have been an and one, but it wasn't. Good bucket by Addison Johnson. Got her another one. She's got 8 points here for the Eagles of USU. Dang's going to hold it here. She's going to dribble drive, hold back out, get it to Daggins. Daggins going to get it to Edwards. Again, they're going through that, trying to find anything downhill, but she can go. Good defense by Marley, keeping her hands up. Can't do anything about somebody, but that's all. Grab the board. Over the bag. Ashley Carson in for another 2 on the rebound putback. Romeo giving some serious pressure into Sanders. Sanders pivots hold. She's going to get to Esplin. Esplin's oh, come on now. That's tough. She's taller. Johnson's got to drop her butt, create more space. Not there. Esplin going downhill. He's going to kick out Sanders. Sanders with that, but she got hooked by Daggins. That's going to be the first team foul for the Monsters. Subs coming in. Uber's coming in for Johnson. She's got some long legs, long arms with Umu and Marley down there. Go toe to toe. I think Marley just got 5-starred by 24 in the face. She definitely got some fingernails up in her cheek. Allen trying to yo-yo, drag step back, lost a little bit of control, got on the floor. That's going to be a jump ball. Going back to the Monsters. We are tied up 34-34, 4:57 here to go in the fourth quarter. One team foul for each, so we're not even close to the bonus. So free throws aren't going to play into it just yet. But we still have plenty of time left to go. Dang, getting the Monsters set up. Edwards. Back out to Daggins on the near, far wing. Umu. Oh, jump ball. Nice defense by Umu. Jumping that pass to get her hands on it, create that jump ball. Back to the Eagles on that good defensive possession. Again, body for body, they're about the same length. And I'm sure the coaches were like, listen, she's preseason all something. Go prove that you are too. Esplin get into Allen, Marley down low. Oh, almost had the pass down into Umu on the spin. Dang. Missed the bucket. Esplin calling out the play. 36-34, 4:14 here to go. Marley's going to set the screen. They're doing a pick and slip, but if they did a pick and roll, man, those posts would be wide freaking open. Oh. Off the bottom of the ring, Sanders caught it, stepped out of bounds. Subs come in, Anderson's going to come in. Addison Anderson's going to replace Marley Piper. And Marley took a fingernail right to her eyeball on the 5-start it. Got a little instruction from the coach, going to grab a drink, be ready to go, and the number's called again. Here comes Dang into the half court for the Monsters, setting them up. Daggins on the far wing to Edwards. Edwards going to hold. Carson, no good. Got to grab those boards. The key to this one's going to be rebounding. Here comes Esplin on the run. We wait for the screen out. Umu held that nice. Got it. Mismatch. Easy layup. Nice. Avery Sanders with her first bucket of the game. And a big one. Ties it up at 36 with 3:26 here to go in the fourth quarter. Daggins crosses it. Send it up for the Monsters. How is that not a travel? Literally, how is that not a travel? I don't know. But if they score, that's good. Oh, man. When they fall to the ground and drag it, I don't know how that's not a literal wow. And instead, Madison Anderson is going to get the foul. Somebody missed their assignment on that one because when she slides, and she went down with control because she's still trying to dribble. Once it came up in her lap, she's still sliding. A lot of times people are like, oh, that's travel. But a lot of times when you're down on the floor as a referee, when the kids go down, their hands actually separate away from the ball. So it's technically not a travel because they no longer have possession. It's a fine line, but that one, she still had possession because she's still trying to dribble it all the way down there. Carson with the miss. Second missed free throw for the big girl out of Pima, Arizona. Probably the only local product I've heard that's been played here for years. So that's the second one. Take it 37-36. 1 point lead for the Monsters with 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Out to Allen on the far wing. She's going to get down low to Anderson. Anderson, one dribble up and good. Nice pass. Drop step move by Madison Anderson. 38-37, 2:48 here in the fourth. So they're going to come down. Who's going to make the best run? Who's going to have the most defensive stops? Both teams can score. Romeo going downhill with power. Good powerful move. 39-38. Eagles back with the ball. 2:23 here to go in the fourth. Every possession matters now. Umu firing it off the three, off the back glass. Then Allen got her hands on it. Espen got it. Short again. They're trying to save it in. Can't quite get it. It was tipped out. Tipped. Yeah. He's going to call it. It was tipped rushing stand and off of Umu's. Her feet were on the out of bounds line when the ball came in and tipped it off. That's going to be a timeout. I'm going to take it with him, grab a drink. 2:11 left to go. 39-38 here against a tough matchup between both Eastern squads, Eastern Arizona and Eastern Utah State Eastern. We'll be back in a minute. All right, refs are saying, let's go. I agree. My second ball game of the day, and my back is feeling it. USUE tried to pull the good one, but it's old-fashioned sneaky play right there. Eastern Arizona is totally worth a try. Eastern Arizona with the ball. 2 minutes remaining. Here to go, out of bounds, off the Monsters. 39-38, they've got the lead. Madison Anderson will inbound it here to Ellie Espen for USUE. The way they come, important possession here for the Eagles. The possessions are getting slimmer and slimmer. Got to make each one count. Down by one, 1:52 left to go here in the fourth. Didn't quite use the full screen. Came off of it. But 15 on the shot clock. Out to Johnson on the far side. She's going to hold, looking for something. Gets it in. That's a scary spot. You got two people guard one person. Schindler's going to get a cutting Allen. Yeah, that's not going to work. That back to clear arms. What you see in practice isn't necessarily what you're going to see in a game. 128. Monsters with a 1 point lead. Again, much better effort for the Eagles in this one. That's just going to go straight off of Carson. Good defense for USU. Madison Anderson going to inbound on the sideline for the Eagles. Into Esplin. We're at 119. 119 left to go in the ball game. 39-38. Monsters hanging on to that 1-point lead. Turnovers have been the key here in the last two possessions for both squads. We're going to get down to Johnson. Gives a power. See that backside cutter right there. That's the one. You can't pass it through there. I'm going to go crazy up here. The move's there, but it's got to be quicker. You almost have to get a hard pass fake out and do a backside dump pass in order to get that going. Carson's 6'3", but her wingspan's all of that plus some, so you really got to be smart with the passes. Bang's going to hold the time. 9 on the shot clock. 8 down to 7. Romeo sees the pullback jumper up, shot off the glass. Good. Timeout by USU Eastern. Calling that timeout so they can advance the ball. 34.5 seconds. There's going to be a 4.4 second shot. They're asking, do they want full or 30? 30-second timeout for the Eagles. We'll just go ahead and keep that here. They've chosen to advance the ball, so they'll be able to take it in. It'll come in here on the sideline. They chose on their bench side. That's what they chose. That's the rule. You call the timeout, you choose to advance it. You can pick which side you want it on, far side or near side. They chose the near side. Last minute instructions here. You lay down. USU Eastern has timeouts left. They have timeout, but they don't. They've got a few timeouts left. Down by 3, you got a choice here. Do you try to get the 3, you get 2, and you play the foul game? Can't really. You only have 2 fouls, so you're gonna have to foul quick. So I'd imagine they try to get the tie, or try to get at least something quick, and go from there. They reset the game clock. We're at 36.3 seconds, so there's going to be a 6.3 seconds if they run this all the way down. But I'd imagine they're going to try to do a quick 2 for 1. Pardon the hiccups. Allen's going to bring it in for the Eagles into Esplin here at the top of the key. He hits down in here. Whoa. I think they called the timeout before there was possession. They did call timeout before there was a possession. Wow. Okay, well, there's 26.5 seconds left to go. That tough pass into the wing over there. I don't think they executed exactly how the coaches wanted, but they're telling them now, hey, listen, you've got to trap. We're going to try and trap to get the ball quick. If not, you have to foul because the Monsters can hold. No time on the shot clock. 26.5 seconds. 41-38. Again, low scoring affair here. I don't know what the current ranking is. I know last week when the Monsters played at College of Southern Idaho, they ranked 4th. Got knocked off. I think they dropped down into the 10 range. But definitely a good performance here. A fellow Region 18 team, the USU Eagles. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to foul the right one. But again, they got to do it 3 more times. That's a 3rd team foul. You got to do 2 more to put them to the line. They let 5 seconds go off the clock before they foul. They got to do it a lot quicker than that if they want a chance to get the ball back and have a chance to do anything with it. They're going to get into Carson. They're going to call that a quick foul on Johnson. That's the 4th one. 1 more. The next one's going to put them to the line, and that's really what they want. Get them to the line, stop the clock, see if they can play the free throw game. I mean, not a lot of free throws have been shot. Carson's gone about 60%. We haven't really seen too many of them make it. They got to get out there and foul. Oh, she lost the ball on her own. That's not what you want to do, the Monsters coach. That's a freebie. You don't even have to foul and give them a chance to shoot it. So, because of it, now USU, I'm sorry, I didn't move the camera. I got watching because I thought they were going to foul, but they put it long. My bad. Edwards goes down to the corner and dribbles it off her own leg in the corner. So I'll just talk you through that one. Now we're going to bring it up to the half court. Again, USU Smart saying, hey, bring it up. We want the half court inbounds. We're going to go ahead and put it right there so that you see it. You can text me later and say, Nikki, what in the world were you thinking? No problem. I'll admit I'm a little tired. I've been in this gym way too long today. Fun to see these girls compete, though. Fun to see a good ball game here tonight. Definitely a different USU Eastern team than we saw last night. They've got to be kicking themselves in the butt for basically giving one away to Arizona Western. So 15.2 seconds left here to go. 41-38 in the fourth. They have to have a three. They're going to call that a foul, which is good because the jump ball would have taken it back. That's going to be an end line. That foul is on number 14, Romeo. Her first personal, second team foul. 12.3 seconds. They got to get something to get a three. And you know the Monsters are saying, hey, no shots out there, no threes. That wasn't what they wanted to do. But Smart on the quick foul by Johnson. It's been the same story the whole time. Why they've been trying to throw it over the top with Carson, I don't know. But she is a tall, long-armed girl, flat out. And unless they have brooms out of practice, they're throwing them against. She has a chance to basically seal the deal here. He missed, went 50% the first time. That's going to pretty much do it. That's going to call it. They're going to call a timeout. USU will call a timeout after the make. If it is a make or miss, they'll call it regardless to advance the ball. 42-38. That will do it. 43-38. 5-point ball game. I shouldn't say that's going to do it for good because Reggie Miller scored like what, 13 in like 8 seconds or something? I don't know. Never say never, but it's pretty close. So USU is going to sit down. They're going to talk this one out on a full timeout. 10.5 seconds left to go. 43-38. I'm just going to leave it here. If YouTube gets mad at me for the music, well, I just don't care. My luck, I forget to unmute it at the end. I'm going to be back on the call tomorrow morning. USU Eastern plays Pima Community College. And that roster, they've got like 20 on there, and they rotate them fast, and they run them fast. So they will play them at 10:30 in the morning. And I will be back here in the Birds to call that one for you at home before we get to get a fun road. Again, I'm here with watching Colorado Northwestern as well. They play at 5:30. Then I get to head back to Phoenix. Or we get to head home Sunday. Go from the desert. It isn't warm and balmy here. It is actually cold at night, so don't think that we're all lucky because it is chilly, although it is hot here in the gym tonight. But the gym is chilly this morning. And it was chilly yesterday. Maybe that's what's helping the Eagles is the gym temperature's actually decent. They can feel their hands. So Madison Anderson will inbound it for the Eagles. Trying to find something quick. That's not the quickness that they want. She's got to let it fly. Not even close off the glass. One more goal for Carson. Just let it go. Don't foul it. That's going to do it. 43-38. Ellie Esplin finishes with 12 for the Eagles. Avery Sanders 2. Mackenzie Allen 2. Lynn Wagner 2. Madison Anderson finishes with 6. Got to get my math here going. Addison Scribner with 2. Uber with 4, and Addison Johnson finishes with 8. It's hard to beat a team with only one person in double figures, but they still gave a good try on it. For the Eastern Arizona Monsters, being number 0 with 2, number 2, Mayer with 2, Yasmin Edwards, number 10 with 2, number 14, Romeo Hassan that got that last bucket to put him ahead. She finishes with 9. On the night, Stephanie, name I can't pronounce, finishes with 2. Number 23, threat in the first half. Nothing in the second half. I don't even think we started with the floor. I think that was a attitude thing. The guy got sent to the bench. And then big girl Carson, she finishes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 second half points, 10 first half points for 20 total. So final here, 43-38. Again, a quick turnaround for these USU Eagles. They will take on Pima Community College at 10:30 in the morning. I'll be back with you then. Go Eagles!